just okay.
Start the show already. Sheesh.
By the will of Caesar, I am Polymopicus. I am a jurist in this great court, and need to assure that our purpose is known. The Just J-Up channel provides parody, entertainment, and educational content. All opinions, commentary, and statements expressed by the host, co-hosts, and chat participants are speculative, satirical, or sourced from publicly available information on the internet and should not be taken as fact. We aim to spark laughter and discussion, and not to defame or do any harm. Content is created under fair use and free speech principles and is intended to entertain and inform while navigating the wild world of adulting. I, Polymopicus, have spoken on behalf of Caesar and remain at the service of the Empire. Now, here is a brief message from our hosts.
Yeah, don't come at us, people.
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 Thou shalt not approach us thusly.
Holy cow, Just J-Hip is here with you fine folks. How are you, everybody? I hope you're doing well. Let me see. Let me adjust that and move that around. Okay, I think we're good. Well, I'm a little early, but that gives time for Ketchup to get here. And I sent over a link to Squid Pro Quo, of course, over to Squid. But what an amazing night last night of dumbery and dumbness. Oh, wow, it was amazing. And we have a ton to go through today, and I mean a ton to go through. Oh, my God. Peculiar says, J, can I say something? Yeah, Peculiar, you can say something. Say something. Say words. Say words. Hi, Badger John, Dragon's Gravy. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Faves. How are you? Oh, we got a guest. Oh, Squid. I don't even have intro music for you.
That's because you've never invited me before.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Now, listen, this is the first time over on this show that I've had this massive lesbian on, Squid Pro Quo, who is a major lesbian, who has the hots for lips. This massive, massive lesbian, beyond all lesbians could be lesbians, but we're a very gay-friendly show over here, so it's okay, Squid. I understand. Oh, wait. Should I say, Heather?
Like OMG, I just can't. For those of you, okay, I'm not trying to promote myself, but I have 2 channels. And on my second channel, I go by Heather. I do not go by Squid. There are people who come over to that channel and say, hi, not Squid. So for her to like miraculously go, oh, your name is Heather. No way. I have a government name. Are you like, ooh.
Oh, Heather, I got to pause you for a sec. This is very important. Sit tight. I got something very important to do.
Yeah. Yeah. Clicking cap off. Welcome to the master. I'm your daily dose of you won't ever guess. Dripping on the timeline, spicy ever take. I season the bin and neck, serve it on a plate. This is ketchup commentary, the tangy kind of daddy. Sweet with the sting when the flakes get swayed. Feisty on the mic, every word got bite. You came from mile, you won't ask tonight. Yeah.
Rubbing that thing, babe, it's about to get red. Name in your mouth, I'll live in your head.
Laughing, babe, it's about to get red. Flame in your mouth, I'll live in your head.
Hi, Chop, how are you?
Hi, Jay. Hi, me.
Hi.
I'm
Guess
a little
what?
nervous
Oh my
that
God,
we're going to
not the
both
same
be
person.
here. We're both here at the same time. That's crazy.
I know, right?
Tammy J, maybe you could go reach out to Fleabag and explain this one to her. Squid and Ketchup are on the same stream together at the same time. This is insane. I think it's going to blow her stupid mind of stupid. But I have to say this.
Did we just make her brain explode?
I think so.
I mean, it's a popcorn kernel, so like, you know.
I said to Jay on the phone, how am I going to pull this off, Jay?
Now we're on a little bit early because normally I was going to go on at 8:15. First off, Just Jay Hip is Just Jay sick. All right, I'm very sick. Now what happened is, see, I was taking the clindamycin, and because I had an infection, and then I went. And then, I didn't get rid of my infection completely. So then they put me in a higher dose of clindamycin. And then I was getting my blood work done yesterday. And I asked them, I said, when should I start taking all of these steroids? And they're like, you should be taking your steroids now. And I was like, oh, and see, that's on the pharmacist. Because when I was there, they said, do you have any questions? And I said, no. They should have been smart enough to jump over the counter and be like, just straight up, you're a moron. Clearly, you need instructions on your medication. So yesterday, I started at least my steroids. But no, I'm still very sick with my, let's say, infection. It's my personal flu. I had the woo-hoos.
I feel like this is deja vu. I feel like I've heard this conversation from you like a year ago.
This is very standard. But yeah, I had the woo-hoos. And then what's even worse is they pulled out 9 of my teeth because I had the woo-hoos.
Speaking of the woo-hoos, I was going through some paperwork last night. And everybody knows that I have a college degree, and we'll get to that. But like, I found my.
But what about your stolen valor? What about your stolen valor?
We'll get to that too.
Okay.
I'll get to that. But I found my COVID paperwork and how it affects the body from when I was working with patients.
You can't say the couve over here. That would be illegal.
Sorry.
That's not a HIPAA, is it? Or a hippo?
No, this is something like lab values. It was like a handout for us when we were working with patients, what to look for, how they wanted things documented. Like,
oh, nice. And by the way, no, folks, I will not be going to Dollywood. Just Jay Hip is just too sick. It will not be a comfortable trip for Just Jay Hip. I have personal issues going on. I am sick. I'm taking just on this alone 9 medications right now. I'm not well. Okay, but after last night's stupidity or dumbness or dummery, I could not resist myself but to come on this morning. And if you're sitting here waiting for a flea cap, you ain't getting a flea cap out of Just Jay Hip today. I'm not doing it. All right. I don't feel well, but I am going to give you a show, of course, and we're going to have some fun. We're going to talk about all of the dummery. But no, if you're sitting here waiting, thinking there's going to be a flea cap at the end of this, I can't do it. I can't do. I'm not that well. Okay.
You'll make yourself sicker with that one.
Yeah, I even told Megan Fox, she's like, they're all gonna leave you, Jay. It's gonna be a bloodlust. I'm like, yeah, probably, Megan. But that I'm bringing on an awesome, massive lesbian onto the show with Squid Pro Quo, who is in love with lips. Now, what was your first infatuation with lips, and when did you first gain this attraction to her? Was it the lips, or was it something else? Did you just walk up and grab her boobs or her hoo-ha? What did you do? Did you find her in a storage unit?
Well, my first, where I really needed to cover what she was doing, was her accusations against Jeremy that literally made no sense.
I've always thought that,
and I always have, because I always say that Jeremy and I are not friends. We are not. Like, I don't have his phone number. We don't text. But like, just because we're not friends doesn't mean like I hate the man. Like, I always use the example of the woman at the grocery store. Her and I aren't friends, but I see her every time. I say hi to her. I'm pleasant. She's pleasant. But that doesn't mean we're friends. So someone that, quote unquote, hated Jeremy Hales, as has been described in ways, when both sides tell me that I hate people, I'm like, I must be doing something right. But that's beside the point. I was like, let me look at this from just a logical, someone who's not emotionally involved. Let's see if this makes sense. the pictures or the screenshots were posted on Facebook, and I just grabbed them from there because, you know, public place. I didn't get them from any primary source. And I'm like, let's look at this from just an investigative, logical, and it didn't add up. And she got mad, called me a felon for reading legal documents. So I was like, oh, if you're going to call me a felon for reading legal documents, which is publicly available, I'm going to read all of your legal documents.
Well, I have a major question, though, because she has never in her life ever filed for bankruptcy. And you were reading fake bankruptcy documents, I guess, on your show, and that's a big problem.
I had titled the stream Lips Bankruptcy ? I think. And when we actually go through the documents, because we legit read the documents, I don't do conjecture, we read the documents. If she actually listened to that instead of just getting all manic and freaking out, you would see that I made a statement about I find it interesting that she is not on the bankruptcy, even though they are married. It's pretty plainly said in there that she is not on the documents. And has she ever heard of like search engine optimized titles and thumbnails? She just get mad at people's thumbnails because
She's
she just
the queen
gets
of
mad.
SEO.
Well, and this is where Megan Fox is in the shits, because Megan Fox has posted a bunch of thumbnails, and you have to remember, this is a black judge. And when a black judge sees that she posted pictures of her with big lips, that really triggers black female judges, is my understanding. I looked this up on Grok, and Grok said, "Are you fucking insane?" And I said, well, this wasn't my question. I was asking for a friend.
They've said, but Squid, you ruined her life, apparently. She will never get a job, she says. If she keeps going, well, here's the thing. Last night there were comments on my stream. There was an Instagram page or an Instagram profile that started to follow me on Instagram that used my name and a wig, a purple wig. Oh, it was nice. But by the way, thanks. My favorite color is purple. Appreciate that.
So is Tammy J's.
But also a comment, and I said, please stop contacting me and harassing me. And after this stream, I will be going back to the cops here, because that's not only harassment after I asked you to stop contacting me, that is potential identity theft.
Well, she's using your full name, first and last name? Oh.
Yeah. But she deleted the comments after I said, please stop contacting me, but she forgets that, like, screenshots. And I forwarded those pictures to YouTube Legal.
I'm looking something up right now.
Yeah,
so if I haven't ruined her life,
yeah, and you don't even have a high school diploma, or you have no education. How did you accomplish such things? I know you do.
No, I know.
But I'm just saying.
We're doing some, because I do know, and I was talking to Jay in the middle of the night, because the little woke me up, and once I'm up, I'm up.
Mm-hmm.
Once I'm up, like, I always joke that I do my best bill pay between 2 and 4 a.m. because when I get up in the middle of the night, like, I'm up. Since I was like 15, I can't sleep. So there's my, since she's already doxed my name, like, I don't care, like, you know, but there we go.
Yeah,
well, none of us ever doubted that.
No, you're completely uneducated. You're not smart. And not only that, I want to get to one major point here. Actually, I'm going to take a little pause. I'm going to take a little pause in the show. I have to show something, because I just did a very legal search here. A very legal search. I'm going to pull this up here. No, there's no evidence that black judges as a group hate photos, enhanced or otherwise, of people with big lips. This seems like a garbled stereotype laden question with no real basis in data studies or notable cases. Okay. Well, I just wanted to pull that up because it seemed like a very important question to ask AI, because, you know, she made it sound to be true that this black judge was going to take offense. Now, also on top of this, Squid, You have a major, major problem. This is important, Squid. You had a major traffic infraction. This traffic infraction was one of the biggest traffic infractions of all time. No one's ever had a traffic infraction like this. Now, one might say, do you mean infraction? No, this is lip speak. Lips was talking about Squid, who had a major traffic infraction. She said it 9 times approximately on the show last night about Squid's massive traffic infraction.
So you want to hear the story? How stupid it is? So, like, this is me embarrassing myself. So here I am, May of 2006. I'm supposed to deploy, but I get 2 weeks or a week of leave before I can't remember how long it was. So I'm driving home from Virginia back to Wisconsin because I want my car in this leave. I didn't want to pay to fly. I wasn't trying to get rides from everybody. So I'm like, I want to be Miss Independent at 20 years old, 19, whatever I was at the time. And I want to drive my car. So I'm trying to drive through Virginia and I take a wrong turn on a highway and I'm lost. So I'm stressed out. First time I've ever driven across the country by myself. I turn around to try to go back to the highway that I needed to be on. And I'm speeding like hell because I'm trying to beat my time home. I'm trying to stay on schedule. And I'm like 45 minutes out of my way. I get pulled over doing 89 and a 65 because I have a lead foot. Bless my heart. Clutch my pearls. I have a lead foot. My house will tell you that. Mr. Squid will tell you I have a lead foot. My parents will tell you I have a lead foot. I got anything over 20 over in Virginia is automatically reckless driving, not just a speeding ticket.
Yeah.
So I was deploying. I am freaking out. Like I am full tears with this damn Virginia State Police or whoever. I can't even remember who pulled me over.
What, Squid? Were you banging her, right?
Huh?
Were you banging?
I don't think she doesn't know a lot of our joke references because she doesn't watch these people.
Oh.
I don't watch these people. That's what makes all of this even funnier is like I don't have enough time in the day to watch what I want to watch, let alone.
Yeah, like, Fleabag always bangs her right, banging her right. Whenever she's in her car, she's always banging her right. But she points it out. So that's why David Rotten Totten wanted to know if you were banging her right.
Well, and Peculiar wants to say something, Jay. She keeps asking in the chat if she can say something.
I know. I haven't seen what she wanted to say. I'm looking. I'm scrolling up, but
I think she's just making fun of. Listen.
Yeah, she might just be fucking with me. I don't know, but at the same time,
no, I think she's because of last night. You know,
I'm going to get back to this massive lesbian Squid's traffic.
Yeah. Let Squid finish her criminal escapade story.
The reason why in my Truth Finder background search it says 2008 was because I deployed in 2006 from May to November, got home, started workups for the next deployment in January. So I kept calling the court to continue my case, sending them my deployment orders, continue my case. I finally go to court in Roanoke, Virginia in 2008. It's dropped down. The cop who pulled me over didn't even show up. Had talked to the judge. The judge knew he wasn't going to show up. It got reduced to a traffic citation, a speeding ticket with a $50 fine and court cost. Cost me $106, a day of leave, and a night in a hotel. Because I had to drive all the way to Roanoke.
So your original ticket was for that, but that's not what actually was put on your record.
It's technically a misdemeanor. It was still technically reckless driving, but it wasn't like I didn't go to jail. I didn't get fined, which in Virginia for reckless driving, you can do jail time.
In Milwaukee,
just
you
like
can get
Florida
arrested
doesn't
for
play
going
when
over
you don't
25.
pay a traffic ticket.
Well,
and Jay, where I got the traffic ticket from was I was doing my stream yesterday and I was looking up the documents. The latest document in there was she got a traffic ticket in January. In April, it said not paid. May 29th, it said suspended, did not pay.
Oh.
So in the Orange County docket, it literally said suspended, did not pay.
Now, last night I was messaging Squid Heather. Anyways, I was messaging her, and she said that she did fart in her car, and it was because that's her safe space. And so it was a major infraction. All right, because that's
Guilty as charged.
that's what this very smart lawyer Lips said multiple times last night, is that she had an infarction. Okay, very clear. Well, that was a weird thing. Okay.
It's just like, that's when I was young and I could trust a fart.
Carry the show. I'll be back in 1 sec here.
Okay.
So not only one of my things, I have. See, this is the thing. If you're gonna lie about me, it's fine. You lie about me. You do all the shit you want, but at least pick something that's, one, creative, funny, and two, not easily provable.
Well, and at least know what you're talking about if you're going to talk about somebody.
Not easily provable with a certificate.
Well, but I mean, like, they didn't get one thing right about you.
No, that's why I said, like, if you're gonna lie, at least make it like,
no education, wrong. And Fleabag even tried to say, I think she was in the military, and she's like, no, she wasn't. I'm like, man, are they going to get anything right?
When I say I'm a certified lymphedema therapist.
Oh, you got that over the weekend, right?
Yeah, I just got this.
It was a weekend class. That's what she
April
was
8th to 13th of 2019.
I was like, oh,
one of those things where she's like, well, she doesn't work in healthcare anymore. You know why? Because I moved to Georgia and I quit my job. You know how hard it is to work in a hospital in Wisconsin and live in Georgia? Yeah. And I didn't get the Fauci ouchie. So in 2020, it was really hard to get a job in healthcare when you didn't get the Fauci ouchie.
Yeah.
And now, knowing what I know about big government healthcare, I don't want to work in healthcare. Like there's reasons that there's decisions. Like this isn't I can't work because I don't have a job because I don't want to, or I don't have a job because I can't get one. No, I get emails all the time about jobs available. I don't want to work in healthcare. That's why I got my exercise specialist, corrective exercise specialist, is because I don't want to work in big healthcare. It's like, if you logic it out, it makes sense.
Well, like, she was just trying to sound like, she was getting over when it just sounded stupid, honestly.
It's one of those things, like, if you're going to lie, at least make it, one, funny, and two, not so damn easily provable with, like, things that I keep in my office. Like, I keep this binder of all positioning charts. Oh, I have a treatment. Hey, Lips, I have a treatment overview for mania if you want me to email it to you.
Yeah. Well, they said a lot of shit last night. Now, we all know you're uneducated. You're not very smart. That's very clear. And I've always supported everything they say. I've never been one, all right, to discredit anything that these people have said. They're very smart. Now, of course, Lips made it clear she's never been in bankruptcy. May or may not be true. I don't know. I don't care. But the main point I want to I want to drive forward here today is Fleasa is very committed. Oh, there you go. Department of the Navy. So you were in the Navy. Now, are you a former veteran?
Yeah. I no longer claim veteran status. And what's funny is I think they're trying to show my house and my mortgage and all of my financial stuff. It's like showing my house and my financials is not a good idea because it proves one more thing about me that's different from Lips. I can actually pay my fucking bills.
Right. Well, and then she wanted to say something about your husband. I'm thinking to myself, her husband probably makes more than you and Michael at his job. Just saying.
Well, and on top of all of that, Fleasa made it very clear she is all in right now. She is so all in that she is willing to put up the rental property that she currently rents. All in on this case, that she is willing to go all in on this rental property that she rents with all of her finances, even put up her rack and runyon ring
Broken down.
She sent me in one of the emails she sent me. I didn't fully it meant so little to me. I forwarded I put it in the bless your heart files for the lawyer, but it had bankruptcy information in it. It's like, woman, do you understand? Like, I get 90% VA disability. When a married couple divorces, like my friend got divorced from his wife, he is 100% disability. She could not touch his disability money for alimony. They were married. Do you really think some random person in Florida who doesn't like that I talk about her is going to be able to take my VA disability money? No, ma'am, that's not how that shit works.
Right?
It's not how that shit works.
And who's going to pay to get you served
online, because you never know who they know. Like, the name of the lawyer I got is because it's friends with one of my biggest channel supporters.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Anytime someone's willing to put up not only just the rental property, but also you're talking about, the corporate headquarters of the Peen Factory, the rental corporate headquarters of the Peen Factory and the Loofamobile Factory. I mean, you're talking about, this is someone who is all in, all right? Someone who's literally got a massive lawyer like Lips, who's behind the case, willing to file a whole bunch of bullshit, all right? And quite frankly, she can't sue me. And this might be your problem there, Squid. She can't sue me or Tug. Tug has a disability. It's noted. Just J-Hip is ADA protected. I have a third place ribbon. I've shown my third place ribbon. You should proudly figure out what your ADA protection is going to be.
I'm a disabled vet. I trump both of you.
No, you're a former vet.
Oh, she doesn't know about your ribbon though, Jay.
Yeah, I have a third place.
Did your mommy make it for you?
Well, tell her who you lost to.
I won it in the second grade. I got my third place. Hang on. Do I have to go find my third place ribbon?
Well, you didn't tell her who got first and second. Why you only got third?
Second place was my cousin, clearly. And then first place was the paraplegic with no arms or legs. All right. They clearly got first place.
That shot that person, right?
I got my second place.
But
I had brain surgery.
See, look right here. Just J-Hip, YouTuber. ADA protected. Third place ribbon right there. Bring it, bitches. Just J-Hip is willing for any lawsuit. Do you want me to walk in front of a judge, slap this son of a...
I had brain surgery.
But you're still smart, though.
I had brain surgery. It's peculiar as it's fucking show and tell. Yes. Yes, this is like show and tell time, because I know there are people who watch this show who watch Fleasa, and the messed up part about it is they spew all that crap about me and others, but specifically me for this is 5-10 minutes. They spew all that crap about me, and there are people who actually believe them. But there are people who believe them that will also lurk on this show. So I'm like, maybe there are a few people, like the defectors, who will see what I've showed and be like, oh, if they're lying about that stuff, what? And something as stupid and simple as that, what other stuff are they lying about that can't be so easily proven?
Yeah. And this is the thing. This is why I think the reason she's picking on you is she's running out of people to sue. She's running because she didn't sue me, and she sued. I mean, she
already sued you.
Yeah, she already sued me twice. Ray Hip is done. All right, she can't.
Talk about ruining someone's life.
Ray is still on the lam to to this day, all right, he's still terrified of this whole situation. Ray is gone. I've talked to him maybe 3 times in the last year since Lips first appeared. He's on the lamb. He's been riding the same lamb. Actually, he's on a new lamb. The original lamb he was riding is dead. He had to pick up a new lamb because that lamb got tired. It was horrible. But I do say that, but I was looking into all of your infarctions, and that was terrible. But then also Lips made something very clear. Motherfucker, let me tell you something, motherfucker. These people don't even know who they're messing with because they came after a lawyer, a former lawyer.
She's not. This is the thing. She tells. This is what's funny to me is she says that you can't talk about legal documents and you can't read legal documents if you're not a lawyer. But she's not a lawyer either, and I have to go do mama duties. I will be right back.
Okay. You know what's funny about the whole deal is, though? She went out there left and right, and was talking her smack, and I guess I have to get to a few things. Remember, Mama Squid. Thank you, my friend. Mama Squid, remember. Thank you. Welcome to the hippies. It's weird in here, but you'll get used to it. Cat watcher member for 12 months. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. That's like a year almost. She better get the right me when she digs up information. There's 5 of us in the county with my name. Well, she's on to your shit, Beller. I tell you right now, yes, there are 5 of you. There are 5 of you.
Actually, 6 people. There's 6 of you.
Now, clearly, we're all doing all of this just for money. Now, I've understood one thing. Oh, look, it's Baby Squid. Hi, Baby Squid.
Well, here's the thing. I do YouTube to pay my bills. So, yeah.
I try to as well. It's difficult over here. I struggle, but I do try to pay the bills if I can. I generally struggle, but I do try to maybe get $1 or $2 if I can. But it's always a struggle.
You're the grifter extraordinaire. I need to take lessons.
By the way, to raise awareness for air conditioning funds for Squid Pro Quo, we do have to raise air. It is Air Conditioning Awareness Month. It's June 2nd, and also it's Gabe's birthday. In order to raise awareness for Gabe's birthday, for every super chat that comes in, I will tell Gabe, happy birthday, and then I'll take the money for his birthday. Of course, the money is for me, but of course I will tell Gabe happy birthday. So very important, very important. We have to focus on Gabe's Maine's birthday today. We have to do that. But at the same time, what struck me as funny as last night was she was bringing up all of the thumbnails that Megan Fox has posted. And she's like, what's the judge going to think? Well, what's the judge going to think when Megan Fox asks her questions and posts all of Lips' terrible posts that she's posted and deleted over the last year? How disgusting is that gonna look? Let's remind everybody, she also said that George was a nasty looking Eskimo. I mean, that should play well in court, but Squid might have a different take on that. I don't know.
It's one of those things of she seems to forget that discovery goes 2 ways. When she asks for things, Megan and Tug and Jeremy and George can ask for things too.
Exactly.
And just because you delete videos or you private them does not mean they don't exist and they can't be subpoenaed through YouTube. Because just because you delete something does not mean the metadata doesn't exist or people didn't already download them.
And you are going to look terrible in front of, even though it's a black female judge. I understand black female judges get very, well, no, AI actually discredited that, but well,
We'll see how she likes all the racism in Lips's multiple
God.
posts.
That's so cringy to me. Like when people when people go, well, it's a black judge. Who cares? Like, oh, it's a female judge.
Right.
Like,
What difference?
who cares?
It
It's a
shouldn't
judge.
matter. Like I was shocked that she even brought it up, to be honest.
Oh, I'm not shocked. I'm not
never-
shocked. I saw the judge's name. I looked up the judge because I've covered other cases in Orange County. Namely, there's two, or Sarah Boone, but there's also another notable unaliving case in Orange County of a sheriff's office or a sheriff's deputy who is accused of unaliving his wife. And
Is that the same one that went in the judge's chambers? And
no, that's Kentucky.
oh, okay.
Hi, Debbie Webb. I hope you're feeling
what?
better. I'm sorry you're sick, Debbie Webb. Much love, my friend. Also, ATM. I may or may not have a copy of Lip's True Story of Leslie Rodriguez Esquire overview. It's a terrible book. It's a terrible book of all of her failures. It is a failed, terrible, all right, permanently retired lawyer in lieu of discipline. Let's get it right on the record because Lips never will. No, because apparently the in lieu of discipline is stuck behind her snaggletooth of truth. All right, the tooth of truth. Yes, it is stuck behind the snaggletooth of truth. All right, yes, that's why Lips can never tell the truth because permanently retired in lieu of discipline is stuck behind snaggletooth of truth. Thank you, ATM. Thank you for the fire.
Yeah, and Lips should actually be thanking me because of all the people who covered that, I was the most, not trying to, but I was the one who was like, there is no actual concrete proof, so I am not going to say one way or the other because there is no, that's the loophole she was using. I didn't agree with it. I thought she would get disciplined if she didn't retire. However, they dropped the case, so the world will never know. I was playing devil's advocate and like riding the fence on that one when not a lot of other people were. So like of all the people to go after, she took the wrong one.
Because I was in that stream when you were like, no, I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt on this one because we weren't there.
I think I started a new thing, Snaggletooth of Truth. That might be a new thing. That might be a song.
I told you it's her lucky tooth.
It's her.
I have a new. I have a new word that my I've used so many times in DMs that my phone now autocorrects to. It's cahoonsticle. It's a cahoon with a stick stuck so far up her backside that she's controllable.
I got a few super chats to get through. D. Wayne Ramp says, happy birthday, Gabe. Yes, happy birthday, Gabe. My best bud and my mole. Thank you, my friend. Badger John says, happy birthday, Gabe. Gabe, have a wonderful birthday, my friend. Smoke a pots on me, or however you do that thing. Go have 5 pots on Just J Hip. Thank you, Badger John. And also, Cat Watcher gifted 10 Just J Hip memberships if you get one of those. Thank Cat Watcher. Thank her if you get one of those. Remember, she works hard for her money. We like her. Give her a hug. Give her a kiss. A little tap on the caboose. She's okay with it. Get consent first. I would suggest that. You might get socked in the mouth if you don't. Outside of that, just remember, we're clown losers over here. And if you don't like the show, I'll send Lips over to your house to sue you. Now, Lips sues Planet Earth basically on a yearly basis. We've all seen that. Oh, God, I got another one. Happy birthday, Gabe. Happy birthday from all of us to you. Happy birthday, Gabe. Happy birthday. Oh, wait, I better do it like Fleabag. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. All right. Thank you, Hereinafter. No, I'm not doing the Fleabag happy birthday 69 times in this stream like the last time. I can't do it. Don't feel well enough. I'm sorry. Faith says, J. What? J. Thank
They're,
you, my
they're
friend.
making fun of her from last night because she wouldn't let Lisa talk.
Yeah. Well, she went in a lot of different directions. Now, it seems like, if you ask me, that Lips might be a little upset with this Megan Fox character. Now, have you heard of this Megan Fox? I've not heard of her until recently. I don't know who she is. I don't have any affiliation. By the way, check out Keto Brains. Keto Brains. If you don't want to end up like Just J Hip, you should try Keto Brains. Proud sponsor of Just J Hip. If you don't want to be like Just J Hip and want to be more like Ketchup or other affiliates like Tug or Megan Fox, try Keto Brains, a proud sponsor of Just J Hip. I have my own landing page. Thank you, my friends. Keto Brains. Do you have a sponsor, Squid?
I have an affiliate link for the Tallow Truth F-Bomb.
Oh.
Tallow Skincare. It is my favorite thing in the world. I use it for everything.
Really?
I am obsessed.
I've never tried any tallow cream.
It's a Canadian company, but we won't hold that against them.
I will try and get you in as maybe a possible affiliate or sponsor as well of Keto Brains, if you give it a try. But yeah, it's a proud sponsor of Just J Hip. For Megan and Tug, they're just affiliates, but they're getting there. I've been talking them up a lot to the CEO. I'm like, hey, you should really think about it. And they're like, yeah, but they do pay me $173 every time I say Keto Brains. Try Keto Brains, of course. If you don't want to be
an entire stream where I'm just Keto Brains, Keto Brains, Keto Brains, Keto Brains.
Well, I don't want to bankrupt them. I'm a nice guy. So
fair.
Now, Lips went on, and things are getting very serious. Oh, boy, the Body Watcher just gifted one Just J Hip membership. Thank you, Rick Reed, the Body Watcher. If you get that, thanks the Body Watcher. Remember, he works hard for his money and watches all of the bodies. He's heavily involved in body watching and body shaming, best I heard. But thank you, Rick Reed, the Body Watcher. Thank you. Remember, we're clown losers over here, and if you don't like this show, I'll send Fleabag over to your house to explain the law to you. 9 hours.
Well, Lips did send me my email or my address, so there's that.
Oh, well, even better. Hang on. I hope I get another cease and desist. You can never get. What was funny, because you said to me, you said, I got a cease and desist. How do you think I should respond? I said, with a laughy emoji.
No, I'm going to let my lawyers do all the talking.
Well, you can't afford that lawyer. You can't afford that lawyer, you poor ass bitch. You can't afford shit.
Yeah, I can't, but other people are helping me.
Quite frankly, once again, Just J Hip, many other people, we will grift day and night to make sure Squid, Tammy J, whoever else these jackasses want to bring it to some crazy cockamamie. Cockamamie, that came up about 38 times last night. Cockamamie.
She trying to sell stuff again?
So let me get this straight. Lips wants privacy, but she's on a live stream last night. YouTube better do the right thing. Yeah, she wants YouTube privacy. YouTube privacy for her. Privacy for me, but not for thee.
People were looking at her private channel.
It's interesting how she preaches about privacy while talking about my financials.
I know. Here's what's funny. Well, here's the thing about all these
kettle.
The funny thing about all these people is they're all poor. All right. And what they want is they find people with assets, no different than Elemental P with Jeremy Hales. All right. She found a person who had assets, who had money, and she wanted their money. And these people are no different. All right. Lips has no money. All right. Fleabag has no money. All right. Paint Chips has no money. Vomit has no money. All right. None of these people have money. They're all poor, and then they play victim, just like Slobby. Slobby plays the victim very well, all right, because apparently his daughter was attacked with blue tape. And the thing is, that would have never been a deal if he wouldn't have made a phone call to the police suggesting that maybe his daughter needed some sort of arms, protective gear, armor. Maybe the cops needed to go in with firearms to protect his daughter against blue tape. All right, apparently. Then his wife gets brought into the deal because apparently when it comes to redacting shit, she sucks ass at it. So apparently, all right, now everyone's attacking my wife. Well, yeah, if your wife does a shitty ass job, that's not attacking your wife. That's saying she does a shitty ass job. All right, if you don't like the way she redacts shit or approves redacted shit, well, address that with her. But I don't know. I'm just saying Fleabag seems to be complaining about Slobby's wife, all right, without addressing it to Slobby's wife, but putting all the blame on Megan Fox. It's a very weird conundrum we're in
Did you
here.
hear her last night? She was like, Megan's not even showing everything. She's got a black box covering stuff up. And I'm like, you dummy. Megan didn't put that box on there.
Well,
That's a redaction
also
from the
gets
police
mad.
department. Hello?
Oh my god, she also gets mad when people don't redact stuff. And she'll do privacy complaints when you don't redact stuff. Like,
Right, it doesn't
one
matter.
of my videos that was privacy complained, the timestamp that was given was the entire time a document was on a screen. So like an hour and a half. Like,
Oh my god.
not one thing was being shown, like an email address, like the entire time a legal document 30 pages worth was on the screen.
Wow.
It was like, yeah, that's not how that works, sweet pea.
Well, the funny part of the whole damn thing was, I mean, you see how Fleabag gets so excited about lips. Like, she really thinks, like, oh my God, this is a lawyer. She's on, and they are so filing this shit pro se. There is no doubt in my mind they are filing this shit pro se, which is funny as shit because I know I won't be involved in it, but I'll be able to watch it from afar. I'm ADA protected. I'm cool. All right. They can't mess with anything that I do. So even though Fleabag's running her peen and, Loofah Mobile Factory from the headquarters of a rented out house. All right. But she's all in. She will stand by this lawsuit on her rental property. All in. But
I forgot to, did I tell you? The last email she sent me on Sunday night, and she's not using the email that she uses in legal documents. She's using her other one. She's using the Anna one. Well, she sent me the time frame, the extortion, do this or I'm suing you in 10 days. But she sent me the email. She attached the freaking document.
But did she tell you what to do? She just said delete what? But she didn't say
everything where I've mentioned her name.
So now it's your obligation.
But she attached the document that she intended to file.
Oh my god.
So now it's your obligation to go through every stream you've ever done to see if you mentioned her name and then delete that. That's now your obligation.
No, they want her to just take down any stream where she's ever mentioned
actually,
it.
it's great. Pull down your channel. Pull down your
Just
channel.
shut it down.
And
Start over.
Stop your business. That's what I did when they sued me. I just stopped my business. I left YouTube because I wasn't dealing, because I was scared, and I was like, I'm leaving YouTube, and that is it. And that's why I've never been on YouTube since, because she's very, very scary and a powerful, powerful lawyer.
Well, I'm not a lawyer. Never claimed to be one. Not a lawyer. But one of the things that I would not do if I was a lawyer is send somebody the lawsuit before I filed it so they can give it to their lawyer.
Well, on top of it, as Face pointed out, she paid $5,000 to learn how to litigate. That's a lot of money. I paid $0 and beat her ass in court and nearly got her sentenced to hell. I mean, that's a tough place to come back from, is hell.
$5,000.
She has passed the point.
Sister Sal gifted 10 Just J-Hip memberships for the Air Conditioning Awareness Month of Squid. Thank you, Sister Cell. If you get one of those memberships, thanks, Sister Cell. Remember, she works hard for money. I like Sister Cell. And actually, she's my actual sister. If you didn't know about that, she's my actual sister. And her name is Cell. She's my best friend. We like each other. And sometimes I spend the night at her house on Tuesdays. Thank you, Sister Cell. I appreciate it. And remember, we're the Clown Loser show over here. And if you don't like the show, don't worry. I'll find a poor family and throw their cat in the shed for $54,000.
And you joke about that air conditioning fund. We really are having our air conditioning replaced on Friday.
Well, I'm not joking.
And the ductwork.
I'm raising awareness.
Yeah, that's why I said you're the king of grifting, because you're raising money for yourself. Not me.
No, I'm not. No, it's all about you, Squid. No. All funds go to Just J-Hip because I'm raising awareness because, Lips is e-filing, but not a lawyer. Happy birthday, Gabe. Two Cyclops and your mom. How is Ketchup and Squid here at the same time? ACA awareness. Look at that. Air conditioner awareness. Look at what we did. It's a hashtag, Squid. Look at what we did over here. We created a hashtag with Muppet Angela.
Dude, I'm about to put my Ko-fi link in your chat.
Throw it in the chat. What do I care? Throw it in the chat because Air Conditioning Awareness Month.
Ketchup and I are here at the same time because it's a figment of your imagination and none of this is real.
Yeah,
however,
it's a Jedi mind trick.
I haven't been able to do more research, but I mentioned it yesterday on my channel. I went to the Florida Bar's website. There are limited circumstances where a non-lawyer can use the e-filing portal. I don't know what those circumstances are yet, but like before she goes sue happy on everybody else because they said she can't file when she can. There are limited circumstances. I just have not been able to take the time to search what they are because I had to work last night. And that's the thing, Lips, if you're also lurking and you're going to call my employer, I work for myself. So you're going to call Mr. Squid and tell him that I'm not doing dishes good enough?
Yeah, well, that was one of the things I had a major problem with Squid. And this is serious. With Squid being this massive lesbian, I wanted to point something out. I had sent Squid some pics of my vajayjay, of course, but unfortunately they went to the wrong number and Mr. Squid got him, and he actually texted me back and he's like, dude, not my gig, man. I was like, sorry, wrong number. And no, I had sent them to Mr. Squid on accident. So I do apologize to Mr. Squid for that. That was terrible of me, but I just got mixed up on the phone numbers, of course, because I've known Squid since we were about 13 years old. Best friends, of course. And yes, it was a terrible situation because I sent all of those, vajayjay pics over to Mr. Squid, and he did not seem happy. Could you let him know I apologize for that?
I will.
If you've known Jay all that time, why don't you warn me?
Wait, why did she warn herself? Because you are one and the same.
Oh,
like I said, all this is the figment of your imagination.
Now, Lips went on with a lot of bravado last night. They're bringing this massive lawsuit, against a lot of people with no funds, no ability to serve anybody. Now, of course, if they were to attempt to serve me, it would cost them thousands. I've learned from Paint Chips that this is okay. I've learned from Slobby. Harry, they put blue tape on my door. I swear to God, I'm calling the police out. There's going to be a SWAT team there. There's no way in hell I'm not making a spectacle out of any blue tape on my front door. My God, I swear. Now, granted, I don't lock any of my doors. I guess they could probably walk inside and place it inside my home. But
just put a nice coating of Pam on the outside of your front door. That way they can't tape anything to it.
But no, if they were attempting to serve me at 4802 Krug Avenue, Omaha, Nebraska 68106, I would be very intimidated because, unlike them, I'm not poor. These people are all poor. They don't have money. Fleabag doesn't own a home. She rents. She doesn't have a car. It's broken down. She's a loser. Lips, I thought we were supposed to go on a boat ride last year, Lips. Are we still going on that boat ride this year? Because I'm ready for the boat ride on the boat that got repossessed or sold, whatever.
Lips has a car, but she's not allowed to drive it.
Yeah, can't drive a car. Squid's AC Fund. Squid's AC Fund. You got $2 from Mama Bear Leah. We're raising so much money already at 1.4 giveaways over here. Did you see when she pulled out the Dickles last night for the giveaway last night, Squid?
I don't, like I said, I barely have enough. The reason that I generally don't have time to sit in your chat every day and I'm only like in and out is because I am cooking breakfast. I am doing other things. Mr. Squid is taking a vacation day today for reasons, and he's here. So I'm not entirely doing mama duties on my own. So I can be here.
Well, last night's show was epic. I mean, to have this dummy on her show running her mouth, acting like a lawyer, who's not a lawyer, right? And then running her mouth as if she's going to do stuff. Now, apparently, she's going to make sure that Shockett gets disbarred. So she's going to go before the court and let him know that Shockett's client said mean things about her. But what happened to litigation privilege? I watched an entire stream where she sat there with dummy gay paint chips talking about litigation privilege with this super gay paint chips guy. All right. Talking about litigation privilege. What happened to that? Is that not a thing when it's on the other side?
I thought you couldn't talk about legal stuff if you're not a lawyer.
Well, I am a lawyer, first off.
Well, not you, her.
Oh, yeah, she shouldn't. She should not be talking. Why did balloons go off in your face?
Because I went,
Oh,
I don't know, there.
I've never seen that before.
You don't know that if you do
Do the
this?
thumbs up one.
Oh, I've never seen that before.
That's what you can do for your birthday gifts. I don't know if you can do it because you're not on camera, but
Oh, yeah, I'm not on camera. Yeah, well, you won't want me on camera. Just Jay up is just Jay sick. And so that's why,
There.
once again, if you jackasses are waiting for a flea cap today, it's not going to happen because then I'd be just Jay dead. All right. I'm working myself through this show.
So Mr. Squid heard your flea cap yesterday, and he was very curious on how you don't end up with a hernia from making that voice.
It is a acquired thing. I worked on it. It took a lot of training, actually.
You just need to get a voice changer. It just had to do for you.
I can't know. It has to be genuine. And actually, this is my show. These are my people. I love them. It's my favorite show on YouTube. I love terrible stuff. This is like watching Deep Blue Sea on television, right? With Samuel L. Jackson. Terrible movie, but for some reason, I like it. All right. This is like watching Skyscraper with whatever his name is, The Rock or whatever. Terrible movie. I loved it. All right, because it was so horrible, so terrible that I love terrible, terrible shit. No different than Pippa, Eva Peppa, Peppa, Eva Peppa. Yes, no different than that. I love the living shit out of horrible, horrible stuff, and I will always stick by it. These are my peeps. Fleabag's my best friend. When she got sick, I went down there. I held that meat hook in my hand. I read her books. I read her Moby Dick, of course. All right. I read her Jimmy the Walrus, of course. I read her a whole bunch of books. I lit up all the Marlboro incense around her room. All right. And I kept her safe. And I led her out of that hospital to safety because I'm a good guy and I have a good heart. I want to make that very clear. Just J-Hip has a good heart. And so, anyways, but Dr. DeMoss, our favorite proctologist, been a member for 10 months. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that so much for being all up in my ass.
Crazy.
Bye, Dose. Have a good day.
And D. Wayne Rap says, Baby Squid, AC Fund, or Banana Fund. Look at that. You got more money, Squid. Look at that. You got Squid AC Fund money coming in. Oh, man, we're at 1.6 giveaways today already. Thank you, my friends. Now,
You like Dwayne's avatar, Jay?
I do like his avatar. You know, the problem with the kilt is because I don't wear underwear. That's normally a huge problem with the kilt because I like to kick my legs a lot.
That's terrifying.
Snipe Hunter became a YouTube member of the hippies. Thank you, Snipe Hunter.
You see his picture?
That's
Yeah.
good. Go ahead and drop your Kofi in the chat if you want.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, Snipe Hunter and Snipe Hunter's telling me I'm number one. What up in this?
Technically, that would be me telling you your number.
Thank you, my friend, for becoming a member. Oh boy, we got even more. Body Watcher says, let's get grift for Squid's funds. Damn right, let's get a grift. We need to raise awareness for Squid's AC funds, of course. Well, I mean, we're only raising awareness over here. We're not like, Jesus shit, I'm not like Fleabag. I'm not actually going to build a barrier with no stain. I mean, for God's sakes, no. If I was going to do something, I'd go all the way. I wouldn't be a loser, all right, and fraud people out of their money. No, I would complete a project like I do. Thank you, Rick Reed. Jay, get better, you slacker. Take your damn meds. I know, Puzzler. I know. I am taking my meds now. I didn't know because the pharmacist failed me. The pharmacist failed just Jay Hip is what they did. Terrible pharmacist. They said, do you have any questions? Like, nope, it's all good. They should have known better. They should have known better.
Or put it in the back chat, Squid, and I can post it if it won't let you post it.
Oh yeah, I forgot I'm not a mod over here. It's weird.
Wait, you're not a mod over here.
I'm not.
Why not?
That's because I don't go around saying mod me or send me links.
Right? That's just weird.
That's just,
Yeah.
if
That's
people
weird.
want to give me mod status or send me a link and invite me on their streams, I will respond and I will. But I am not I remember a certain law tuber back in the day who would come into people's chats and go, "Send me a link. Send me a link." That's creepy.
Yeah, just put it in the back shits. That's the back chat.
I've never
private chat.
done that myself before, other than when I was over on Tug Stream and I said, what the hell's a damn guy gotta do to get a wrench around here? And then Megan Fox forced him to give me a wrench. No, I do have, actually, before I get to the old Squid, I got something very important to pull up here. This is very important. So Lips, okay, she put out this amazing document. This is amazing. Okay, very amazing because it's a major notice. This might stop everything. I don't know if court will proceed any further after this. This is big news, folks. And as Lip said last night, no other channels at all will cover any of this because of her responses. Nobody. Just J Hip. Well, don't worry. I'll cover your dumb. All right. Just J Hip has time. Well, as you can see, in the county court of the 9th, isn't it the circuit court?
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, she's in the county court here.
Hold on. Let me look at one of not Randy's. Yeah, Randy's documents.
Yeah, I thought it was the circuit court of the 9th
I just
Judicial.
don't understand her. I just really don't understand the border she uses. Like, girl, like it's not. No, yeah. here's one of Randy's. It says in the circuit court for the ninth Judicial Circuit in and for Orange County, Florida.
Okay, so now she's in the county court. So we're in a different court here. Maybe not Meow for Jay. It should be a donkey brain. Some piece of stop in some beach. Be nice to just Jay sick. Come on. To be nice to just Jay sick. It was terrible, but thank you for the two. Well, she apparently is in the county court of the 9th Judicial Circuit in and for Orange County, Florida. This is very major squid. All right, this is going to knock your socks off. This is the filing that's going to blow the doors open. This is the one where Lips is taking down everyone. This is the one where Megan Fox is losing her home, her income. Mr. Fox is going to divorce her. She's losing her children too. Apparently, Lips, apparently out of the kindness of her heart, is taking in Megan Fox's children because after this filing, Megan Fox and everyone else is losing everything. But the most important thing we can say today is happy birthday, Jay. Thank you, Melissa. It's my birthday. Thank you. For 365 days a year, Melissa Kohler has always celebrated Just Jay Hip's birthday with $5. Thank you, Melissa, for my birthday. Thank you for my birthday again today. Catch up here and tell me happy birthday.
Happy birthday again, Jay.
I can't wait till
Thanks,
September 20th.
Melissa.
I can't wait till September 23rd when it really is my birthday, but I do like every day when I stream, and it's not my birthday, but I still get $5 from Melissa. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, my friend. By the way, there are 419 of you fine folks here. If you tickle that like button for me, I understand this isn't a Megan Fox afternoon trial stream where there's 145 people there, and Just Jay Hip has to go into the chat to liven things up, just to bring some people over. Next thing you know, there's 220 people because people are like, Just Jay Hip's in the chat. Just Jay Hip's in the chat. Oh, yes, of course. I'm over there pumping up Megan Fox's channel as I do. I'm a sponsor, but as a fellow affiliate of Keto Brains, I have to help her out. She's my bud. But now here's where we get to the serious part. Michael Federigos and Leslie Federigos, defendants. Notice of letter served to Randall Sackett, Esquire. You know, she used to have an Esquire behind her name. Did you know that?
Used to. Keyword. Oh, there. I just have to say, just let me talk for a second. Sorry. I just had to be a bag for a second. You even have to steal my birthday grift by having a birthday 2 days before mine.
Yours is the 25th?
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. I'll have a birthday grift for you on the 24th. You'll be just fine. I'll take
You have to steal my birthday grift, don't you?
I take all of the money. I take all of the money over here. I'm such a selfish person.
I can't even keep a straight face when I said that, but it's true though. Like you had to be born 2 days before, obviously years before me, but
I know. I don't even know how to grift. I've been on YouTube for like 15 months. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm a first timer over here. I
just have Heidel and Gail to do it for me. I suck. That's what's funny when people call me a grifter. I'm like, do you realize how awful I am at grifting? Like I am awkward and like a teenage girl trying to like go on her first date. Like it's just awkward and uncomfortable and makes people nervous.
Yeah, I'm still learning how to do it. One of these days I'll perfect it. Megan Fox has been sending me lessons, but I'll get there. But as you can see, this notice is very important to Randall Hockett Shockett, Esquire, requesting his clients to immediately cease harassing and intimidating extrajudicial conduct against defendant Leslie Federigos. All right, so we can still talk shit about Doritos, though. So Doritos, this piece of shit Doritos, who allegedly has DV'd his entire family, according to lips and court filings. All right, Doritos is fair game, where we can all talk shit about Doritos nonstop because lips did in court filings. So we can still do that. And I can also, I'm not being sued, so I can say Leslie Federigos is a dumb cunt. All right, she's a dumb idiot. She's a moron. She's a terrible lawyer, was a terrible lawyer. All right, and that's her gig. And now she did cry last night. You caught when she cried.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, I cried yesterday too.
I would imagine you would. Did you watch the show? That would make anybody cry.
No, Volusia 1 made me cry yesterday. So
Oh. What? Who? Who's Volusia?
Volusia 1 is a person by the name of Jeff Grady. He's in my chat, and he went to rehab yesterday. And I have to clarify because Fleasa's a cunsticle. He went to physical rehab after surgery. So he's going to rehab. But his family also decided to match the first $1,000 of donations that I get for my legal defense fund. So,
and you're gonna need that too, because quite frankly, you're in the shit. And
it made me cry when they put that in chat and sent me a message. So like I had to
thank you, Volusia. And by the way, I do have to mention this is all your fault actually, because I know Lips. And she's a nice person. She gave you an out.
Oh, totally. Yeah. I mean,
you chose not to take the out. All you had to do was, take down your YouTube, possibly end social media for yourself, possibly go into witness protection, maybe quit all of your job. Mr. Squid possibly has to divorce you and move to Pakistan. All right, there was just a very minor.
And just give her your house, or your car.
You can't divorce me when we're not married.
Well, there was a very minute set of rules that were involved there. But yes, I believe one was Mr. Squid had to go to Pakistan, and then you give her your house, and then $300,000, and then you can just live your life.
The funny thing is there's a good chance that my house is going to be paid off before anything is actually filed. So.
Well, that sucks for you because now you're gonna owe her the house.
For her,
she's moving into that thing.
She's the reason people hate lawyers. She thinks she's the smartest person in the room, and it's like, yeah,
you have no idea what's coming for you, Squid. Already, all right. I know this much. Fleabag already has Lips repossessed pets on their way to your house. You've got Maiko and Mango. They're coming to your house. Well,
what the hell are those?
Yeah. And you got a bearded dragon coming your way, or the gay beard knuckler, or whatever. One of them's coming your way.
Fleabag has all of her pets now living at her house. All of Lip's pets. Her turtles, her lizards, her parrots.
Oh wait, am I supposed to share this thing, or did you already share it?
I did it. Yeah, I'm reposting it again now.
Oh, okay.
That's how I feel about people sending things to my house.
Well, I like it when people send things to my house. They do it all the time. The other day when I opened up,
suck at links, Jay.
What did I do?
Nobody knows what that is. You just put it in there. I told you I was in the middle of posting it. I'm typing everything out that goes before it, and then you just post it.
Oh yeah, that's what
and
I
the whole AC thing is legit. We are replacing because we're either having to do $6,000 worth of repairs and then having to replace it in 2 to 3 years when it breaks anyway. Because the people who installed it when this house was built fucked it up, and we're actually trying to sue them.
Well, I put another link in there right
man.
there. There's a link for Squid Money, as you can see. If anyone wants to click on that.
Great job. Just says link, Squid Money.
I know I was modding.
That's a J link.
I was modding.
Link Squid Money. And I really do appreciate it for anybody who does decide to donate to the air conditioner or the legal defense. Actually, it's not defense because I'm not defending anything. I'm pursuing.
Yeah, this is offense.
Someone kicked a hornet's nest. And
Yeah,
I've gone from angry to pathological because Mr. Squid keeps my attitude in check. And he was like, you do you, boo.
Well, and also, I mean, we're talking about someone who's clearly a moron. I've spoken to the woman on the phone, fortunately for me, and I know she's pretty cool. I mean, within reason. I mean, oh boy, but you know, she's pretty good. But they had some good messages last night. I was finding over on the Facebook. Now, I don't know if I should share this because I know people on Facebook, they're in a heap of shit because, well, they're on Facebook and you can't be on Facebook. Now, Mark Zuckerberg, I believe, is working his tail off to make sure planet Earth, outside of Lips and Fleabag and her felon friends and losers, can be on Facebook. But outside of that, I know Mark is working very hard. But yeah, I mean, and I put my faith and trust in Mark Zuckerberg to make sure that we shut down normal people from being on Facebook and focus on just letting Lips and, you know, Fleabag and her felon friends all on Facebook because they're a bunch of felons and losers and none of them own anything. They're all losers, just like Miltoast doesn't own anything, and Fleabag doesn't own anything, and Gabe doesn't own anything, and that's why they're coming after people like us, you know, successful people with assets, because they're not successful. No, they're losers.
I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't call myself successful. I would call myself keeping my head above water. Surrounding myself with successful people.
You have a child who's eating food with a roof over his head, and you haven't had to grift your entire life to make that happen. You didn't need to raise $54,000 to put a cat in a shed and put yourself into bankruptcy. I would say you're doing pretty good. All right. You don't have a truck that's on blocks, you know, with the, you know, broken rack and onion rings of steerings. You didn't call 911 because someone put a My Little Pony on your truck. And that brings me to a solid point about Tori. This freaking pussy of a bitch. She always comes off as she's like this tough gal. All right. Somebody put a mean My Little Pony on there. It was who was it? Dakota or what was his name?
There's Nightmare Moon.
Nightmare Moon got put on the back of her truck. Mean My Little Pony, but not even the main size My Little Pony. A mini My Little Pony. All right. And this was terrible. This is what happened, Squid. All right. The police came out. They saw this My Little Pony on the back of the truck. They were scared. They bring in SWAT team. All right. And they fire off some pepper spray. This My Little Pony does not move. It is resentful. This thing is standing its ground. Stand your ground. It's Florida.
It wasn't even a full-size pony. It was a mini pony.
Yep, it was a Shetland pony, a Shetland My Little Pony. Then they bring in the Bearcat, and they bring in some drones because of this My Little Pony.
Hold on. We lost Squid for a minute.
Dude, bear in mind, Tori and Fleabag calls 911 because of this massive My Little Pony incident that was put on the back of Tori's truck. Could they remove it? No. This My Little Pony was hell-bent on raising havoc on this truck. It was terrible. It was a micro My Little Pony. Yes, in this My Little Pony, they hit it. All right, they hit it with the non-lethal, beanbag things, and it knocked it off. And they thought, oh, we solved the problem. But this thing was on the ground and still did not move. It did not cry. It did not whine. It did not yelp. It did not neigh. No, this, My Little Pony, it stood fast in its efforts to destroy Tori's truck. And therefore, of course, they had to call 911 after the Bearcat left. They dropped a Moab, the mother of all bombs, all right, to make sure we could destroy this My Little Pony. A nuclear submarine was brought in off the coast of Florida because of a My Little Pony. But no, clearly, Tori Wilkins, all right, is not a pussy-ass bitch. No, she was scared of this very evil My Little Pony. Yes, very evil, but no, she's a tough lady. She'll take on anyone. Of course, Tori, this sissy pussy-ass bitch, and they called 911 over a My Little Pony. And now, had it been a major, one of the bigger My Little Ponies, that would have been one thing. This was a mini My Little Pony, and therefore they had to call 911. This sissy pussy bitch, all right, Tori Wilkins, had to call 911 over this shit because she's a bitch. Stop acting like you're this tough gal, and I'll beat up anyone that comes up in my shit. No, you won't. No, you're a pussy. You suck. All right, you're lame and you're a loser. And quite frankly, you're as successful as your friend Fleabag. I've seen your show. Yeah. Congratulations on 8 years to get 1,000 subs. You're very successful. You loser. Loser Tori, we call her. Loser Tori. Keep throwing some dildos at your husband while he's walking around on a leash. Yes. Right. Canine gay off cop. Gay off. Yes. The cop who's retired, who used to work as a canine cop because he walked around on all fours. Clearly.
I sent you a picture of the size of how big those mini ponies are. I sent you one to your Facebook.
That was a Just J Hip rant. Sorry, I was.
Oh no, that was awesome.
I always hate to do a Just J Hip rant. Now, this is the alleged offense that occurred. Very clear. Hang on, I'm gonna remove this one. We're gonna add this one because this is the alleged offense that occurred. This is
the perpetrator.
This is the perpetrator of the whole event. This is terrible. What happened. Even Slofer ran away from home after seeing this, got a job, acquired a place to live, all things that John Crook couldn't do. He got insurance, all of this shit. And one day, Slofer ran away after seeing the terribleness. Look, this is horrible. What was left on this truck.
Terrifying.
I'm scared just looking at it. I'm terrified. This is the worst thing I've ever seen. Oh my God. People, protect your eyes. Save yourself.
Fabe said it's a poopatrator.
They called 911 because of this. Lynn, just
Take on a My Little Pony bigger than that.
Right?
take it down, says Lynn. Oh my God, it's too much.
You're scaring everyone in the chat.
The chat is leaving. They're afraid of this terribleness, the horror of what was left on Tori's truck out in the street. My God. And to think she's still alive. She's still alive to this day. I would have never thought that would happen. But yeah, I mean, she's still breathing, is my understanding, Squid. She's still breathing. She's still standing.
How? That is so scary. The blue and the blonde hair, like how?
To be fair, I don't know if it was that exact pony, but
no,
I just grabbed one.
We are so lucky it wasn't the My Little Pony Discord, because Discord really raises some havoc over there. That's a mean micro pony over there. You don't want to mess with Discord. Discord, the mean My Little Pony. Oh my God, the humanity! But keep in mind, don't mess with Tori. She will fuck you up, she says.
Yeah,
All
she'll
right?
go tats for tits anytime you
Yeah,
want.
she will tat on your tits any single day. She'll tat your tats. She will tat your tats and tat your tits with tats tits. That's what she does.
Keep away from my tits, will you?
Be careful, Squid. Be careful. They will tat your tits with the tits and tats. Just be careful, Squid. It's horrible. It's horrible.
Just carry around a pony and protect yourself.
Hold on. Sure.
Well, anyways, back to this wonderful piece. Legally, Leslie says, "What ridiculous is all the fun and games until it gets real. Tug and Megan want to fly to Orange County for hearings. It's mandated by the judge's policy. The judge's published policies is that all evidentiary hearings are mandated to be in person. Megan and Tug plan to fly to Orange County a lot." You know, quite frankly, I don't know if she's seen our shows, but I'm pretty sure we'll be just fine, whether it's Megan or Tug or just J, Hip, Tammy J, whoever this dumb broad wants to add into her stupid lawsuit, will be just fine. In fact, I will travel there more often than need be, just for fun, quite frankly. And I promised this woman on the day that her and her family's homeless, I will fly down there and videotape her walking around being all homeless. But I'm a nice guy. I said I'd throw some breadcrumbs out to her children because I don't want anyone starving. I'm a good guy with a good heart. But once again, she threatened me. She sued me multiple times, and my brother Ray, and therefore I hold that against her. But as Leslie says, "Lisa, read to the audience my filings that the house crowd refuses to publish. I just published it, bitch. I emailed you those filings. Hi, Michelle. I'm going after Shaka for harassing defendants. He is suing to his clients' YouTube channels against Shaka because the house people refused to publish it." Michelle says, "And all the other abuse studies done to me, that the deposition he put me through, that was nothing. All the other abuse studies." So we've run her through some abuse studies. What program was that under?
I don't know. She tries so hard to be involved in whatever they're talking about, she's involved, that she tries to make everything about her. She says stuff in the chat like she's a part of the conversation. It's
Oh,
so
hang
funny.
on. No, I just got an email from her. Because I am running an abuse study coming up, because I'm offering $15 for every participant for 24 hours in my abuse study program. And she just applied with John Crook, but they do need child care services. So they'd have to do one at a time because they couldn't do it together, because there would be no one to care for the child, because only 2 people on planet Earth can care for this child.
She does know that there's no rescheduling, right?
Yeah, there's no rescheduling. So I'm sorry. Thank you, Elemental P, for the inquiry about my abuse studies program. But unfortunately, I have to tell you, you both have to come at the same time. I'm sorry, this one doesn't look like it's going to work out for you. But maybe next time. I don't want to judge. I don't want to.
Well, she's a professional victim. I think she's overqualified.
She knows what she's doing. She knows what she's doing.
Does it have like college backing, like professors and like research studies, or is it just in your basement in a chair?
Yeah, do you just do it on the weekend?
Now, and listen, I'm not one who's ever going to defend Megan Fox. This is not my gig. This is not my deal. I think she's horrible. All right. That's why she's only an affiliate of Keto Brains. All right. And so I am not one to run over and defend Megan Fox because look at some of the shit she's done. I mean, if we're just looking honestly, blatantly, if we're just looking at this, oops. I mean, she's talking about, take the chat to work day, cooking with Mama Fox, driving with Megan. I mean, the shit she is doing to Lips over here. Members only mystery stream.
It's
Well,
pretty terrible.
this is a bad look for Megan Fox. I'll say that much. This is a bad look for Megan Fox. Oh, here we go. Otter Creek tragedy. Yes, this is horrible. Yes, Megan Fox. Cheap farmer's diet. Bad news. This really hurts Lips, of course. Oh, look.
That
Even,
farmer's diet video was 2 years ago already. Jeez.
oh, yeah.
Where's the damn time gone?
Oh, look, Evil Gayoff says, hey, Megan, hiding content behind. Oh, wait, it should be like, hey, Megan, hiding content behind paywalls doesn't protect someone from consequences. He was in his tank top when he put that post on flexing. Oh, gay Jeff. Oh man, you're so gay. But I did like this is where Megan Fox lost me. All right, because she put this one out and this was bad news. She shouldn't have done this one. This one was bad news. Let me go to a different tab where I can make this one bigger. This is where she crossed the line on this one. She crossed the line. This is where I'm on Lips' side here. Let me see here. This is where I'm on Lips' side because she crossed the line, especially with Fleabag. Look at this. And this is horrible. Let me be abundantly clear. This crazy bitch did not resolve anything outside of court. No, she did. Remember, we all had to meet and confer. We all talked with Lips, and we all confirmed that she would drop the lawsuit against us if we became best buds. I don't think Megan remembers this. We all got together. We hung out. We were being buds. And then I remember I grabbed her boobs. Yes, I remember. There was a big essay event that went on. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's just go into that deal, Lips. Why don't you just throw that one out there with all of your other fabricated claims? Oh, yes, the essay event that you never even reported to the cops because apparently it wasn't a big deal, but it was for YouTube, just not to the police. Just for YouTube, it was a big deal. Yeah.
They're the hypocrisy. Like, they claim that Jeremy and Megan and Tug are doing everything for content. And it's like, no, it is content. It is.
It's projection.
But like they also have other content, whereas some people only talk about this.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, she should
fabricate issues like sending people emails at cease and desist on Saturday night. That's how you know it's for. That's how you know it's for dramatic purposes only. Is who the hell sends a cease and desist on a Saturday night?
I got mine on a Sunday night, but I was pissed off. I had to share mine with Jeremy Hales because I couldn't even get my own. And that kind of pissed me off because selfish Jeremy Hales couldn't let me have my own cease and desist. He had to share it with me. But then we are brothers. You know, we're both 48. We have the same initials. And of course, our birthday is on the same day.
Since you're besties with him, did you ever ask him why he hasn't sued her yet for the false accusation of?
Let's just say sit tight. Just sit tight. Because you got to remember, there is already a lawsuit there with her. It just needs to be added. It's not a huge deal right now. It just needs to get added. Actually, there should be a criminal complaint involved in that as well. But at the same time, me and Jeremy Hales, we are best buds. I do spend the night over there normally on Saturday evenings. And then, Saturday afternoon, I do sleep over there, and then I go to work on Saturday night. But yeah, I usually swing over and take a nap because we're best buds. And actually, he has the softest sleeping bag in the whole world that he has set up for just JF. And so it's nice. The only dangerous part is when Jeremy Hills decides he wants to snuggle in the same sleeping bag with just JF. All right, then I get a little disappointed. Now, you did watch last night, Fleabag mentioned about the revenge crime. And see, she said she blurted out after the show for reasons, but not because it wasn't allowed, but just for reasons that are obvious for reasons, but not because of the video, but because of the verbiage, because that's not stuff they normally say on their show. Comments on that?
I have things to say that might actually get me sued.
I mean, bear in mind, she put out the video and then she said, I blurted out not because of the video, but because of the verbiage. But then they played the verbiage by blurring out the video. I'm very confused on this because they blurred out the video. The video wasn't the problem, it was the verbiage, yet they kept the verbiage. I'm very confused. I mean, literally, I need someone, Jesus Christ, to come down, a God from heaven, explain how the verbiage was a problem, so they blurred the video.
Well, all these people, no one ever questions her because they're not allowed to. But if they actually looked into some of the stuff that she says, they would realize that she's not being truthful like she claims.
I just want one person to explain how blurring out the video blocks the verbiage of what was said. And by the way, all the shit that comes out of their mouths is disgusting. What's the difference? But at the same time, they blurred out the video to block the verbiage. That's freaking insane. I've met a lot of dumb people in my life, but these people take the cake, and that's why they're my best buds. And I love them all. These are my best friends. It's my favorite show in the world. But as you see here from Megan Fox, can you read this, Chop Chop?
Yeah, from the beginning?
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay. Let me be abundantly clear. This crazy bitch did not resolve anything outside of court. She filed a bullshit lawsuit with no basis in fact or law, and then she dropped it of her own accord. I was willing and ready to fight these ridiculous claims. I have had zero communication with this Muppet other than to inform her dumbass husband that his wife posted revenge corn of me on YouTube, and she better be aware I reported it. She dropped it because I'd wiped the floor with her in court. Good call. But don't claim you resolved anything, Leslie. We both know it's a lie. She was always going to do this. It was never even a question.
Just the absolute audacity of these people. Did they have a clearance sale on Audacity at Walmart and I just didn't realize it?
Probably.
I know Rosalind's next merch thing, a People of Walmart parody calendar with all of their faces on it.
That's funny. Yeah,
I mean, come on. Because we all know.
Did you listen to that stream last night or no?
I did not.
Oh,
People were sending me things.
You missed out, let me tell you.
I did not, because I said, I don't have time to pay attention to the things that I want to talk about or that I want to read and listen to.
It was pretty hilarious how she said that you're always getting drunk with your little drinks, and I'm like, Squid getting drunk with her Celsius waters?
Yeah, 200 milligrams of caffeine per can. That's the.
I just thought that was hilarious.
And then my big ass thing of water because I'm trying to stay hydrated.
Yeah, like I don't think I've ever seen you drink on stream ever. I don't know if you have, but I've never seen it.
On Nick Staros, I've been on a Nick Staros trial watch on a couple of his Friday Buzz shows, and I've had like two, like, not White Claws, but they're the Truly version of a White Claw.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like simply spiked lemonades. I've had like two of those in 2.5 hours. That's
How
my
dare you?
Hang
I
on.
know.
Why hasn't Nick Starro had me on his show? What's wrong with this Nick Starro guy? Now, Nick Starro is one of these most terrible YouTubers on history of planet Earth. He hasn't had Just J Hip on his show, hasn't reached out. My understanding is he's a terrible person, probably from overseas, and probably a Viking. All right, probably ARPed. Some Irish. I don't know. I'm just saying I would not trust this guy, but check out his show if you must. But anyways, she did reach out last night. Well, she didn't reach out. No, last night, this was a very important squid. Lip set on the show. Be prepared for this. This is hard to take, folks. I want everyone to sit down for this. This is hard. This is hard. She said, yeah, she said, and this pepper ruined my professional career. I can no longer perform legally as I have for 15 years. I can no longer be a teacher, which I was a wonderful teacher, the best teacher in the history of Earth. This is horrible. And what they've done to me as a dead person. No, she was crying a lot about this, but the point is she's dead. I am not required by law to admit that I know she's actually alive. She put out her own obits, apparently. I have no reason for me to believe she's actually alive. I still believe she's dead because nobody on planet Earth is this stupid. So clearly, she is still dead. All right, in my estimation, I have no obligation to ignore the facts that she put out there, her obits, that she is dead. She got fired from a school because they don't like dead teachers. I know that. It's hard to get a job as a person who's dead. I do know that. I have actually applied for 3 jobs and claimed to them when I was in the interview. I said, well, I am dead. And then I did not get those jobs. All right. Now, I don't know. I didn't blame Fleabag on this. I didn't blame Lips on this. I blame this on the fact that I claimed I was dead. And so that might have been the problem. But once again, I have no obligation in my life to ignore the fact that she's clearly dead because she said so. And what, am I not supposed to take her for her word? What, I'm supposed to watch all of her streams where she rebuts this information? No, I have no obligation to watch all of her shows.
I have 2, possibly 3 things to say about that. One, my mom is making comments in the chat. Bless her. She watched the Fleas last night.
Pairs
Mom,
up
it
to
makes
you,
you
Mama.
feel better about your own life, doesn't it? And second, I don't drink, but neither does Mr. Squid. Like, I have a bottle of wine that I opened and I put in the fridge 2 Fridays ago. It's still there. I have not finished 1 bottle of wine in 2 weeks because I am that much fun.
Well, at the same time, she doesn't drink either. I want to point that out. Outside of whenever she's on Fleabag's show, allegedly, because boy, was she fucked up last night beyond belief. She was so fucked up. I mean, she was talking about all of your traffic infractions. All right. And she went into a whole bunch of shit. And she was talking about how much trouble Megan Fox is in. And then, Fleabag went into her standard deal of, Man, I really hope that Megan gets all those brass sacks because she's going to have to go all the way down to Florida like a whole bunch of times. She's going to need brass sacks. Yeah, we do quite well on the breadsticks over here. Now, I understand Fleabag is allergic to breadsticks, is my understanding, because she did a 4-hour and 17-minute stream last night with no breadsticks. I mean, so it seems to me, I do understand that your show is allergic to breadsticks, but if you want to give some breadsticks to Just J Hip in awareness, Air Conditioning Awareness Month, all right, it's Air Conditioning Awareness Month for Squid Pro Quo. We do want to raise awareness. If you feel the need, hit the like, subscribe if you haven't, or if you want to go further and you want to leave a little air conditioning awareness money for Squid Pro Quo, feel free to do so. It would be appreciated because Just J Hip is Just J Sick. And I am doing this simply because I had to. I watched the show last night. I was not going to stream. I told Ketchup, I'm not streaming in the morning. Then I watched these dummies. I was like, I'm going on, Chup Chup. These morons are epic tonight. They're epic. I can't help it. I have to do it. I was messaging Squid. I messaged Faves. I was like, Faves, I changed my mind. We're going live. We're going live. Oh, look, Questio Witch says petty breadsticks. Look, we got petty breadsticks. Look, Fleabag. Petty breadsticks. Thank you, Questio Witch. See? Hey, we're at 2.5 giveaways that don't give away. But thank you.
I know last night we talked like 4 times, and every time you were like, all right, I'll talk to you tomorrow, and then 20 minutes later he's like, oh my god, did you see
The stupid never stopped. I mean, keep in mind this is a 4-hour and 17-minute stream, and
How do you do that without like wanting to run your head into a brick wall?
shit, no, I loved every minute.
JJ has desensitized me, and I only hear the stupid now. So it used to make me mad, and I used to get really pissed and yell at my TV, and I don't do it anymore.
No.
I just
laugh
have
at
secondhand embarrassment. Like, I can't watch movies where people embarrass themselves, and those are just actors. So for real people to embarrass themselves on a nightly basis, I cannot do it. Like, I get embarrassed for people, and I'm like, how do you not see how?
And she's so confident in the stuff that she says, and it's like, you are making the
fact that I
biggest
didn't
ass
graduate
out of
from
yourself
college.
right now.
And it's like, are they confused when I say like when I went back to college, like that? Yes, I'm going back to college, because the thing is I didn't go to college until after I got out of the military, so I was 23, and in occupational therapy, you either have an associate's degree or a master's degree or doctorate now. You can't do anything with a bachelor's degree. So I was scared that I was going to be 27, 28 years old with a bachelor's degree, not get into grad school and have no career. So I went with my associates, and then to get a job, and then I would eventually go back on my own time, class here, class there, which is what I was doing.
Well, keep in mind, Squid, these are heavily vetted streams that they do over there.
Well, you got it.
They vet their
Clan box and a Marine Corps tag?
They don't bet anything.
You got to keep them.
Ever.
Just J Hip, who is an actual per se lawyer. All right. I am a former educator. I do have a degree in secondary education. I am a former comedian. Okay. But I understand I'm not on the big stage with Chris Rock. No, I'm just dominating your ass. And I'm taking all of your subscribers because you suck. And I'm funny as shit with Ketchup over here and Star and Rosalind and Rose. All right, sorry, I'm funny as shit, and I put on a show with all of my friends. That's what we do. Give it a whirl. It works out pretty good because even Valor says, Jay has all the legal stuff. Changed your mind about Dollywood? I had a message saying you were not. I'm not going, Valor. No, I'm not going. Just Jay Hip is just Jay Sick. I've been very clear. I'm not going. personal stuff going on, and I'm on a lot of medication. And I'm on. I started taking the steroids yesterday. I wasn't gonna stream today, but I was like, after last night's stream, I was like, I'm gonna work myself because I didn't work last night either. I did not work. I was like, but after last night's stream, I was like, I'm going to work my way through this terrible, terrible, terrible show of the Fleabags that I loved. I thought it was terrific. I'll probably watch it 2 more times. I thought it was great. Thank you, Valor. I appreciate it. No, I do want to go. And it sucks. Everything I purchased was non-refundable, but it's okay. It's life. It happens. But no, I am sick, and I came across something else that came up, and let me see. I'll take us off the screen here. Oh, wait. You know what? No, let me remove this one. Let's do...
Hey, Jay, I have an update on Volusia 1 from his son. Medical update, if you want to know.
Yeah.
He gave me permission to share with the chat. So he's at rehab. They took the catheter out this morning and had him working on himself upright with grab bars. They did get him up and walk around his room with help. He's improving slowly. They'll be working with him 3 times a day. He's in a 3-hour-a-day rehab facility. He still has a bit of a lazy eye, and the aneurysm doesn't show any serious signs of a stroke. So he believes the effects on his face are temporary, and he's improving. So he is getting better, slowly but surely.
Well, that's good to hear. Yeah, that's what I have to do, too. I have to go get, I'm taking my medication, but then also I have to go get my shot. I have to go to the dermatologist because of my plaque psoriasis and my eczema, because my plaque psoriasis is on my face as well. And so, I have to go there. But yeah, I have a lot going on right now. Just a lot of shit, my friends. I don't know. It's not worth it to put myself in just an uncomfortable position physically and personally, I guess one might say. But anyways, now here was the thing. Now, Loud Little Ducky is now in the game. All right. Because I think this was shared maybe last night on Tug's stream or Megan's stream. But now Bruce Manskin is trying to get Loud Little Ducky. Like, where does it end, Squid?
What?
When?
It doesn't. It never does. Because if it ends, they run out of content.
Bruce, I'm in the game. Contact me. Just J Hip will have you on. I'll do Mackie and Cheesy with you left and right. Let's do some Mackie and Cheesy, Bruce. Just J Hip's your man. I'm right here. You want to Mackie and Cheesy it up with Just J Hip? I'm right here. All you have to do is email me. I will clearly have Bruce Gay Manskin on, and we'll gay it up for an entire show. All right, me and Gay Manskin will gay it up for a whole show. And I blocked him from
the
chat and everything, but he can still email me, and I can still have him on the show. We're best buds. I give him, and quite frankly, season 8 starts on July 1st. This would be a perfect time to have Bruce on the show, give him some of my ideas for the upcoming season 8. All right, this would be the perfect time. Bruce, why are you talking to Loud Little Ducky? You should be talking to Just J Hip. I'm your man, bro. I'm right here. Email Just J Hip. We'll gay it up. I might even have Ricotta on. I might have Nick Ricotta on and Ricotta Manata. No, I might even have Nick Ricotta on, all right, with you. And we'll team it up together, all of us bros in a big circle jerk. All right, we'll have a good time just like you do. All right, just like you do. We'll have some hash. We'll smoke some hash. All right, we'll do our thing, brah. It's okay. All right, we'll do the whole Jamaican thing. Like, yeah, let me tell you what, brah. You know what I'm saying? You know, down in Jamaica, we're doing that. We're smoking the pipe, doing the hash. You know, we'll do all that. We'll have a good time, bro. Why are you contacting Loud Little Ducky? Seriously. Just J Hips right here. I'm your boy. I'm your boy, boo. I've emailed you a million times. I give you all of the new ideas. I told you to bring back lips. What did I say, Ketchup? Slowly, limited, and then hardcore. And what happened? Slowly, limited, hardcore lips. All right, just like I told him in
Never
my
say hard and lips in the same
7.
sentence, please.
I know.
What?
Oh God.
Listen, I emailed this dude. I gave him my ideas for season 7. He's followed it to a damn T. All right, I told him, hold back on lips a little bit. All right, little at a time, and then bring her on at the end. Hardcore. Where are we at? Hardcore. Exactly what I told him to do. I'm running the damn game over here. All right, from my side street or side chair. All right, I'm just sitting here running the whole show, and nobody knows it. All right, all because me and Vomit Paint Chips and Bruce Manskin are behind the scenes best buds. We're best buds. Even if I have AIDS, even if I have AIDS from Jeremy Hale, who gave me AIDS.
New rumor.
Love little Ducky. You should have Bruce on your show, but also invite me as a private guest as well. And then Bruce shows up, you have a little conversation with him, and then, oh, by the way, Just J Hip is here. Oh, it'll be a delightful, fun time, little Ducky. Oh boy, we'll play and play and play. It'll be a good time. And, I'll have a good time. Good time talking to my good friend or my gay friend, all right, Bruce Manskin. All right, gay Bruce Manskin is super, super gay based on the pictures I've seen of him. And quite frankly, I don't need to know the truth. I've seen Nick Rekieta's show, and he said he's gay. All right. Also, he said, Nick Rekieta said that Lisa Lee is possibly trans because he said. So I'm watching this show with Lisa Lee. Now, is this the trans lady? And then Lisa Lee says, when I turn on my camera, you're going to find out who the whale walrus is. And it's not a woman. It's a man. Okay? Yeah, we kind of assumed that from day one. Happy birthday, Gabe. I hope you're liking in the ass from your trans wife, I guess. I mean, she said she's a man because she's a walrus and allegedly a man. I don't know. I don't make the rules. I'm just telling you.
A male or a female walrus.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Cock-a-doodle-doo. I call a spade a spade. And when your wife says, when she turns on her camera, she's going to see that the walrus is not a woman, it's a man, I make a very simple assumption, and I laugh, and I laugh, and I laugh, and that's what I do. Now, I understand. You fine folks probably want to sue Just J Hip, and that's okay. That's okay. Because quite frankly, I might be today Just J sick. But what I also am is Just J successful. So, by the way, I appreciate all 434 of you fine folks here. I appreciate you. I cannot do a flea cap today, Valor. I'm sorry. I've worked my way through this entire damn show. And I am very sick, folks. But I had to do it. I had to get through this show, and you can see. I'm pretty sure Loud Little Ducky is going to hop in on this one. Now, Squid, do you know Loud Little Ducky?
I've seen Loud Little Ducky, but I don't actually know them.
I was on a live stream with Loud Little Ducky, and my understanding is she is very excited to cover. She really doesn't want anything to do with the actual Jeremy Hale stuff. She really doesn't. But what really caught her attention was the mac and cheesy story.
I think Buck Naked had it in the chat that he needs to go on Ricadas and have it raggets and cheese. Ricotta and cheese.
Ricotta and cheese. Ricotta and cheese. Jay hit the bong way too long. I ain't hitting no bong. I've never done a rug in my life. I don't even know what they look like. That's the thing about me. I mean, we had this discussion before. Like, I'm the whitest of white person that would try and buy rugs and be like, well, give me a kilometer or whatever they come in. I don't know what size they are. Can I get 3 quarts?
He's being serious.
Can I get a gallon?
No, but I'm like, what is that even supposed to like? I don't even know what.
Instead of regular weights or measurements, I guess he's saying it in like kilometers or gallons.
I have no fucking clue what they come in, but because he's allergic to breadsticks, blue tape, or mini micro ponies or peens. I'm not allergic to the mini micro peens either. Wait, Dexter, thank you for the 10, my friend. By the way, we are at 2.7 giveaways today. Thank you, my friends. And that is actually that is 2.7 more than Fleabag got last night in her 4.5 hour stream. So thank you, my friends, because I've been on for 2 hours and 6 minutes, and actually, nope, just 2 hours.
Do you yell at your chat when you don't get super chats? I heard she does that.
Yeah, give me more super chats. What, you don't respect the show? You don't respect the show. You know what? That's why we're not setting a goal. I'm not setting a goal no more. You guys don't want to give. Screw it. You don't want to give away? You don't want to give away? I'm never going to fucking send? Fuck it. I'm not even going to set a goal. If you don't want to give away, then I'm never going to fucking send. You should be happy with what you get. You should be happy I showed up to the damn show. You should be happy. Pay me for it, damn it. Pay me for it. I'm turning on ads. I'm turning on ads. That's what I'm doing. Fuck you, bitches. I don't even turn on ads. Like, I turn ads onto my show like a week later, and then I get like 4 cents, but I just don't give a shit. But no, I don't turn ads onto my show until like a week later. Because
I've never actually heard her yell at her chat, but that was the one grifty thing that my accidental grift. Because I was like, you're not entitled to anybody else's money. And I was like, there are times when I get 0 super chats on like an NTSB stream. Like, we're talking about aviation stuff. I get 0 super chats. And you know what? That's okay. Because that's okay. I don't yell at and then a whole bunch came in. And I'm like, that was not the point. Like, I was not trying to, it was an accidental grift.
And by the way, if you fuckers don't want just J-Hip to have a little pony of his own, to protect myself against a mean little pony, and you're not going to give J-Hip any super chats because I'm at 2.7 giveaways. I'm not leaving the show till I hit 3 giveaways. I'm not doing it. I will sit right here and I'll read through a whole bunch of bullshit, and I'll talk about more shit, and I'll just bring up more. Oh, wait. Oh, we did. Okay. Look. Here and after. Sick pay. Thank you, because I'm sick. Thank you, here and after. See, I got $2 right there, Squid. It wasn't that hard. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Because, yeah, Just J Hip is Just J Sick. And, yeah, I had to I had to come on because the dummies were so dumb last night. Now the bravada I really like. Fleabag is very set, and as she keeps saying, and this is what surprised me. This is what surprised me, is she said, I don't know if you've ever heard her say this before, Squid. I mean, Heather. I mean,
Oh God, that hurts the throat.
she actually said, this is serious. Are you ready for it? I mean, this is very serious. She is coming after everybody, and she's serious this time. And Lip said, I'm serious too, like so. Serious? I've never been more serious than ever before. This is the most serious of the seriousness I've ever been. Hang on, Doritos is talking in my ear. What? What? Doritos wanted me to say something. I don't know what he's saying. What? What? Hang on. But anyways, I wanted to point out, these people attacked my job. They attacked my job. They attacked everything. And I'm just going to say, they messed with the wrong person. All right? Before, they were messing with a bunch of pro-side people. But guess what? They're not messing with pro-side people anymore. They're messing with a retired lawyer. Oh, this is going to be very, very difficult for Shockett. Because I emailed Shockett. I let him know exactly what his people are doing. He's going to get disbarred. Because very clearly, I am a retired lawyer. They weren't expecting me. No, they weren't expecting me. And now, after they ruined my life, ruined everything, and now you got the Squid Pro Quo lesbian over there checking me out nonstop, checking me out, handling my boobs, yep, touching me down there. She did this allegedly, of course, on Facebook. On Facebook.
What do you mean? She's not even into looks. She said last night.
Well, I'm not into looks, but that's okay. She was still grabbing my boobs on Facebook. I did not. With no consent. With no consent on the Facebook. It's terrible what this Squid does. She's terrible. She's terrible. And she's a sick individual. I'm not talking to her anymore. And quite frankly, she's going to find herself. And by the way, I said before, 8 days. Oh, wait. 7 days. Squid Pro Quo. Oh, Heather. Yeah. Heather. Heather. Yeah. Yeah, very clear. This Heather girl. Yeah, you want to keep your anonymity? Well, let me tell you something. All right? Because I don't drink. Oh, I had to focus on the good service, and I'm tell you what, with your infarctions and everything, you're in this shit right now, and you're really messing with a really serious shit thing that's going on now, and it's going to be bad news for you. And I tell you, this is my Squid versus Squirrels, and I don't know if you've ever even met someone like me, Squid versus Squirrels, because you are seriously not even a good Squid versus Squirrels. Never. And that's one of the things I just wanted to make appropriate. That is very clear that you're like the worst Squid versus Squirrels that's ever existed on planet Earth. But anyways, I just want to point out, I have been studying law, and I've been doing law for 15 years. All right, federal, state. Yes, and I was never disbarred like they say. Never. Because I was a good lawyer, one of the bestest lawyers of all time. And I got awards because I got this magnet, and I put it up on the refrigerator. My kid gave it to me. It's the best lawyer mom ever that doesn't suck most of the time. And I have it right on my refrigerator. Yeah, suck that, Squid Pro Quo. Do you have one of those in your refrigerator where it says best parsable lawyer of all time with
No, because I'm like her. I've never claimed to be a lawyer.
without major traffic infractions. But I don't have any major traffic infractions, of course, because I'm completely sober right now when I talk about this case. What's the next topic that we can totally fumble over? Basically, that was the show. Lips was impaired as all shit, and she was terrible. But hang on, I think I might have something for you here, Squid. Sit tight, sit tight. Why does this not work? Why does this not work? Hang on, sit tight. I might have something special for you, Squid. How do I want to download?
Oh no.
I want to download this. Hang on, I'm gonna get out of this. Hang on, I got a Dropbox. Oh man. Let me click on this again. All right, now. Oh boy. Follow guys, share to. Wait, I think I figured it out. Sit tight, sit tight. I got something for you, Squid. Sit tight on this one.
Hold on to my tentacles.
Yeah, hang on to your tentacles. Hold on to your shit.
That's hard to do. And kind of gross.
Well, hang on. Maybe I can do it. I can't download it at this time. Hang on, but I'm going to do it a little differently because at least I can do it this way. All right, here we go. Just this. Right. Here we go. Yes. Because you didn't have an intro, and it was rude.
I need it. That's one of the things that I've been trying to do on my channel, and I just
The bruise, tiny typo, big time news. Every fancy word gets cut down small. She hears the spin and tears through. Quid pro quo. She knows the game. Quid pro quo. She says the name. Your big old lie falls flat then slow. You're right, pro quo. She lets it down. Know the truth.
I love it. How do you do that? I'm so bad. Like, I'm horrible. I don't know how to do any of this stuff.
What I was doing that while you guys were all talking. I was working hard in the back. I was making it. Hang on. Let's watch it again. It's really, really good. Hang on. Because I worked really, really hard.
Line by line, she finds the bruise. Tiny typo, big time news. Every fancy word gets cut down small. She hears the spin and tears through. Quid pro quo. She knows the game. Quid pro quo. She says the name. Your big old lie falls flat then slow. You're right, pro quo. She lets it down. Know the truth.
That was pretty good. Now, no, I was working really hard with Dragon's Gravy on that, who did all of the work. But of course, I showed up to share it. So that was like the most important part. Just J Hip shared it. So as you can tell, Squid, and if you have not subscribed over to Squid Pro Quo, you probably should, unless you're some sort of a loser. You should probably go subscribe to Squid Pro Quo. Or if you hate lesbians, don't subscribe to Squid Pro Quo because she's a massive lesbian who loves lips. Very clearly loves lips. So if you hate lesbians, and quite frankly, it's Pride Month. So if you hate lesbians and hate Squid Pro Quo, then God damn it, what is wrong with you? All she wants to do is hook up with lips and lick them low lips. Okay? Very, very clear. All right? Squid Pro Quo, massive lesbian, hooking up with lips in Gay Pride Month.
Her mom is here.
Flux.
Hey, welcome to the show, Squid. This is your first time on. Was it a good time?
I wanted to throw up a couple of times, but you know, that's what it is. I was peculiar, too far, too far.
I'm sorry. I do the comedy show here. I'm sorry.
Oh shit! Yes, there's something seriously wrong with you.
Welcome to my world, okay?
Hey,
Wait, I'm still confused. Are we the same person? How are we doing this?
well,
I'm
Oh.
trying to pretend we're not.
oh boy, you hooking up with each other?
All the time.
69, Squid and ketchup.
Oh my god.
When Squid's not with lips, obviously, but big up for lesbians, says Lisa Farr. Thank you, Lisa. Yeah, big up. Oh wait. oh, Stacy now says on my way, Jay. I think that's what OMYWs means. she's on her way. I don't think that's what that means, but
Okay, shut your ass. I think you took too many steroids for today's dose.
So he wasn't taking any of the meds, and now he took them all.
Yes, that's what's happening.
see, Stacy now said on my way. She's on her way to the lesbian gig with Squid and ketchup and lips. Oh boy, Stacy Nat's on her way. She says, "On my way, Jay." I'm booking the flight right now for Stacy Nat to hook up with the lesbians.
We're gonna have a caravan driving across the United States.
It's like a Girls Gone Wild thing over here in lawsuits. It's a lawsuit, Girls Gone Wild, of course, led up by, there'll be a loofah mobile involved, of course. Don't choose the brown one. Don't choose the brown one. That's the one that Gabe chooses when he's always hiding behind my toilet to see if my shit stinks. All right, because I don't think my shit stinks, but clearly he has another impression of that. He's been trying to sniff my shits to prove me wrong.
Use poopery. That should be your new sponsor. Poopery.
And these jackasses want to depose me? Depose the comedian. Yes, this will be a good time.
Polyflop.
Yep.
Oh, that was the best part. They brought up in the loud little ducky thing. Bruce Mexican brought up Polym up. Jesus shit, bro. Give it up. If it doesn't take off in the first stream outside of your losers, all right, it's not a gig, man. I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Stop
quit
trying to
forcing
make
it.
fetch happen.
I'm right.
I mean, yes, exactly. Stop trying to make fetch happen. Who are you, Stu? I mean, come on, man. Hey, what the hell? This is the greatest day, Jay. What the hell is wrong with you? Love you, Chup Chup. Well, I don't know what's wrong with me, but I do know that just
Too much to name in one stream.
That just got us to 3 giveaways. Thank you, Tammy J. Thank you for the 10. That would have gone to Fleabag, but of course she hates your ass because you like fun. And you're not allowed to have fun over on Fleabag's channel. It's doom and gloom and terribleness. So yes, of course, if you like fun, Just Jay provides it over here. If you like doom and gloom and terribleness, check out the Fleabag's channel. It sucks ass. I love it. All right. I'm always tell everyone.
Oh, wait. So by your logic, if it sucks ass and you love it, You love to suck ass.
Basically, yes. That is my gig.
Sure, I'm on the same page as you.
I love YouTube sucking ass. I do. Thank you, Tammy J. Oh, by the way, we got a couple more in here. We got in. Oh, Rick Friend, towards your new bong. Yeah, I do need a new one. Gabe stole all of my bongs. That prick. That Gabe. He shows up on the deck, stealing all my bongs. That prick. And Sticky Widget. Hey, Sticky Widget's here. Hey, Sticky, how are you, my friend? It's like Superman and Clark Kent. Squid puts on a pair of wax lips and boom! Lips is suddenly there and no one is the wiser.
Right.
Yes, Squid and Lips, basically one and the same. You know, just sitting around eating up each other's bullshit day and night because, well, they're lesbians and that's what they do. Massive lesbian.
We
Yeah, don't make me talk
we are
about you
not-
on my stream.
We are not lesbians.
Jeez.
I'm sorry, but you know, Lips brought it up, so I had to make a point of it because that's my gig.
Look, I do have I mean, I don't diagnose because that is not my place. I don't provide medical advice. But I looked at all my stuff because I was going through my book with you last night, just like flipping through stuff. And like I found some stuff from college and like treatment overviews for depression, anxiety, and mania. And I'm like, I'm going down the list of like symptoms, and I'm like, this is not my place. I am not diagnosing. I am not a doctor. I'm not a therapist. But like, girl, please. Actually, you know what? Never mind. Don't take care of yourself, because the more you dig yourself into a hole, the more I screen grab, the more people send to me, the more I have to provide to my lawyer and the police.
Oh, listen, trust me on this. We got another 30 days, probably a brand new YouTube channel that's going to be popping up with Lips. Very excited for the dumbness that she's going to throw out there, but don't forget, you know, Megan Fox, Tug, and of course, Jeremy Helms, Martha, they all have litigation privilege. You should talk to your friend's Paint Chips about that. I think that was his gig, right? Or did the rules magically change? Did the goalposts change, Lips? But I do understand. I know you've been through a tough time because it's hard getting a new job when you're dead. That is hard, of course. Every time you go to apply for a new job, I will reach out to that company and let them all know that you're dead. I don't know any other. All I know, you reported on it. I have to share it. So anytime you apply for a job, I do have to let them know that they're hiring a dead person because you're dead. All right, you can send me any other facts to dispute this claim that you made. All I know is my understanding is you are dead. All right, and yes, that does make it difficult to get a job. Lips infarctions every time she opens her mouth. No, well, no, Squid's the only one that's the infarctions. She has the infarctions. So many infarctions, kitty pants.
I have a lead foot. My parents will tell you that I have a speeding problem. Mr. Squid will tell you I have a speeding problem.
She even said she farts in her car. That's her safe space. You should never harm somebody's safe space. That's her farting safe space, and she should be allowed to fart there and should never get an infarction. It's terrible.
Attacking a disabled vet.
Exactly. Well, former. Just like you have to remember, you know, Ray, also a former veteran. Prayers up for a former veteran, according to Gabe. Not just to him. I would think he's a veteran, but according to Gabe, he's a former veteran. So Well, that
That's-
makes sense though, because Lips is dead, and she's a former teacher. what?
And the thing is in the cease and desist, she talks about that, and I'm like, I literally had nothing to do with that. I literally said on my on my stream, I don't want any part of this. Don't include me. I don't know what's going on, and I don't care because.
Me neither. The only thing I ever said about her was that when I will say I did say the hard R word, but I said she was tarded and that she was making her kids tarded because of course her kids are going to see everything that she's ever done in her life eventually on YouTube, and they're going to be like, "Oh my God, my mom's a moron," and it's going to suck for them because they're going to realize that their mother is clearly a moron, and quite frankly, everything she's ever deleted on YouTube, it's still there. It's still there, whether it be on Rumble, YouTube, everyone who's ever shared it.
Well,
And,
here's one problem.
I've been so gracious. I have not shared the OnlyFans shit, but if I have to, sit tight, kid.
I'll let you in on a little secret because people are not smart. She deleted everything on that YouTube channel, but when she had guests on and they dual streamed, they didn't delete those.
Yes, it's still over there on Paint Chips and actually, Fleabag herself has some of them up, including the Vomit stream Fleabag has up with what's the dummy, the lady Elemental P and John Crook. All right. By the way, I have to tell you right now, I work my ass off every day to make sure that John Crook and Elemental P are fed. All right, I go down there, I work to pay my bills because obviously they can't feed themselves. And every single day, I put John Crook in a high chair. I do the airplane, and I'm like, here comes John. Here's the airplane, John. Here it comes. And I feed John Crook because he is not capable of feeding himself because he's a loser. All right, he can't get a job, but I do want to remind you, he would do anything for a child, but get a job. I won't do that. Yes, he'll do anything for a child, but get a job. Hey, Poindexter says, fine lines between infractions, infarctions, and infarctions. Oh, man, play the lips, maybe even at the same time. That is true, Poindexter. Yes, those three things might align or might be a separate deal, but there is a fine line between an infraction and infarction and infarctions. Yes, we do have to pay attention to our lingo over here because I don't want to tell any tales out of school, and also at the same time I want to make sure I'm spreading truth over here. Truth, because what I do is a reactionary and commentary stream where I'm debunking the lies, debunking the aces. All right, I go on after her, debunking the lies, debunking the aces. That's what I do over here. She can do whatever she wants. I'm debunking the lies on my commentary reactionary show to her show, debunking the lies, debunking the aces. She can do whatever she wants, but every time she goes live and talks about Just J Hip, that's defamatory because I'm simply debunking the aces, of course, of her show with reactionary and commentary. Also, I do remind you, any sharing of this chat or my beautiful, lovely face is considered not allowed unless you do not get my permission, which you will never have. Consider yourself warned. It is $30 million anytime someone shares a screenshot of my face over on their show because that's my money maker. Yes, thank you, Poindexter. And Squid, you should probably do that as well. Oh, Tammy J said, Jay, I demand you make me a mod. Make me an intro. Send me a link. Send me money. Stat. I'm going to work on that, Tammy. I think I have the intro set, but if I make you a mod, I think there's going to be some serious shit going on because, Fleabag, you're going to get sued at that point, is my understanding. But thank you, Tammy. But hey, you just sent me money. Now you're telling me to send you money. What the hell? This isn't going to work out well. By the way, 3.5 giveaways today. Thank you, my friends. I do have to end the show because I have to remind you, Just J Hip is actually Just J Sick. I am going to do a Wednesday. What's the thing we do on Wednesday catch up?
Wednesday.
No, we do the Wednesday bid tits. Yeah, we're gonna do a Wednesday bid tits where I will give you a flea cap. Of course, today was kind of a special. I had a little bit of fun today. I appreciate all you fun folks. I love you all. But I will be back tomorrow. I will do a Wednesday bid tits. I'm assuming, and that is Fave's day off. So all mods on deck. Fave will not be here. But yes, it's Fave's day off. I'm Jay. I better get all that shit before TJ. I didn't do anything shit, Mother Leah. What are you talking? I didn't do anything. Why am I in trouble? Why am I in trouble? Now, Tammy J just got me in trouble with Mama Bear Leah. Mind you, I'm working my ass off to get this rock up to her. It's still drying. She sent me the slowest drying rock paint on planet Earth. It's terrible. But hey, Badger John says postage for my free giveaway. Free giveaway that never was. Well, maybe Badger John. Probably won't happen, But by the way, I do want to remind you all it is Air Conditioner Awareness Month. We do want to make awareness for all air conditioners out there on planet Earth. Thank you so much, Badger John, for your $5.
My actual air conditioner issues. My COVID.
For our 3.8 now giveaways, thank you, Rogue Pirate. Make Tammy J a mod. This is to help pay her. Ooh, starting to get a little bit of money in for TJ. I don't know. Valor's going to get a little pissy about this. I don't know where this is going to go. He's been a little pissy lately. I mean, oh my God. Thank you, Rogue Pirate. Hey, 2 more, we get to 4 giveaways, Squid. You usually get 4 giveaways?
I don't.
You should get more giveaways. Do you set a goal?
I don't.
Me neither. I don't set a goal either. She does. She usually sets.
I feel like I'd have to yell at the chat to get to that goal, and that's just not fun.
Yeah, she usually sets a goal. She usually sets a goal of 10, and usually she gets to 0, which is a pretty easy accomplishment there. She should set her goal at 0. Then she would achieve it every time and could do the giveaway. By the way, I'm going to end the stream right now. Just J Hip is Just J tired, and Just J Hip needs to go to Just J's bed. All right, but thank you, my friends, for being here. And this is for Chup Chup. Not you, Jay, says Ninja Puppy.
Thanks,
this
Ninja
is for
Puppy.
Chup Chup. Thank you, Ninja Puppy. Thank you, my friend. Chup Chup, you're making out pretty good on Air Conditioner Awareness Day.
That's awesome.
Oh, I like the pic, though, of Ninja Puppy. I like that. All right, Just Jay is Just Jay tired. Thank you, my friends. Thank you, Squid, for joining us today. I appreciate you coming on after, of course, you were the major talk of the night last night of being a massive lesbian and hooking up with lips.
Well, what's weird is they realize that all this is doing is annoying me, getting me focused. Mr. Squid has let me off my bitch leash.
Oh, shit.
That's the thing. And I've moved beyond being mad to pathological. And there's a reason why when I get angry, I separate myself from a situation. I tell people not to talk to me anymore. I block people. I don't, I unfriend them or whatever, I ghost them, is because I get a certain way. And
You get heavily invested.
Well, and that's the
I
same.
make you the star student in my shit show of life and all my anger management issues that I've ever had. Because remember, my VA paperwork says I don't play well with others.
Yeah. And I'll say this. All right. Even though you're a massive lesbian wanting to hook up with lips, I respect you for just fighting a good fight. And I would just say this.
Hold on, stop. I need a barf bag.
I would just say this,
Even I have standards.
I would just say
Right?
wear a mask, all right? COVID's been around in the past. Wear a mask because shit can happen.
She finds the bruise. Tiny typo, big time news. Every fancy word gets cut down small. She hears the spin and tears through. Quid pro quo. She knows the game. Quid pro quo. She says the name. Your big old lie falls flat then slow. Your lie pro quo. She lets it go.
Well, there you go. We got Squid Pro Quo on today. Check out Squid Pro Quo if you haven't. You're probably dumb or probably you hate gay people. So if you haven't checked out Squid Pro Quo, who's massively gay and whose husband has received a lot of Just J Hips for JJ pics, you would be heavily embarrassed to not have checked out Squid Pro Quo. Whether it's one channel or another, the massively gay, loving lips, Squid Pro Quo. Hello. All right, better go check out her channel, of course.
Now I know why she sounds like that.
Just literally, I have to go to Just J Bed. As we always say, we end the show. Squid, what do we say?
I eat people, but that's just me.
And catch up.
Shut your ass.
And as I always say, all the best. Be friends, weird. No, that didn't work. No, shut your ass. See you later. All the best. Have a great day.
Hey, it's hip to BJ.